In early 1945, the leaders of the Big Three Allies got together in the Crimean resort city of Yalta, in the Soviet Union, to work out what would happen in Europe after the end of World War II. These Big Three leaders were Winston Churchill from Great Britain, President Roosevelt from America, and Stalin from the Soviet Union. You can see the jovial, happy attitude that these men had in Yalta. They were happy that they were winning the war and that Hitler would soon be defeated. Churchill is basking in the glory of a victory cigar. Roosevelt is enjoying a cigarette. Even Stalin was smiling. Oddly enough, Stalin was a chain smoker, but he is the only one without a smoke in this picture. The purpose of their conference in Yalta was threefold. First, they wanted to create a policy for dealing with the countries of Eastern Europe that were freed from Germany. They especially wanted to settle what would happen with Poland. Second, they wanted to talk about what countries would run the newly freed countries. Would it be America, the Soviet Union, somebody else? Third, they wanted to discuss how voting would work in the new United Nations organization. Stalin, Roosevelt, and Churchill made some huge decisions in Yalta that would change the course of history. First, it was decided that Germany would be broken up into 4 zones, where 4 of the different winning countries would help run and rebuild Germany. These countries were America, the Soviet Union, Great Britain, and France. East Germany was helped and run by the Soviet Union, in the red. The other 3 zones were run by America in the orange, Great Britain in the green, and France in the blue. Then, if you look closely at East Germany, in the red, the capital city of Germany, Berlin, is also broken into these same zones. For the Allies that are trying to help rebuild Berlin, what's the problem here? Second, Germany was going to be required to pay reparations. At first, it was going to be $20 billion, and the Soviet Union would get half of that. But Winston Churchill did not like the idea of setting an amount, and said that reparations should merely destroy German war potential. So that is what was settled on, and it probably didn't make Stalin very happy to lose $10 billion. Third, it was decided that free elections were to be held throughout Eastern Europe. Again, probably not making Stalin very happy. Stalin didn't allow people to vote, and Eastern Europe was close to the Soviet Union, so Stalin did not want people close to the Soviet Union speaking their minds. Fourth, Stalin was allowed to keep the half of Poland that the USSR took in 1939, but Stalin wanted parts of Germany as well, which he did not get. In addition, some members of the Polish democratic government would be allowed to join Poland's new government. How do you think Stalin felt about that? And fifth, Stalin agreed to join the war against Japan in 2 or 3 months after the war ending in Europe, as long as he could have some of the land that was taken by Japan. So, while all of these guys were in a jolly mood for the majority of this meeting, Stalin was outnumbered on several different issues, which did not bode well for the future negotiations between the 3 countries. Still, they were joyous that Germany was on its downside, and things ended up pretty friendly by the end of the Yalta Conference.